I was calling an Epsilon.
S&D will be a little bit of a different story. I think it's going to be a lot more close. I think Refuse are very good at search and destroy. Amaze has been known for his search and destroy skills in the past. How are Epsilon actually going to measure up?
I honestly don't know. I think their weakest game is capture the flag, personally, for the Epsilon team. But I mean, I've never seen this Refuse team play. That's the problem.
Capture the flag, weakest team for Epsilon. I mean, but you do have Shane, known as the best flag runner in the world. So I don't know. I think that the capture flag will be Epsilon's way in fairness. In fairness, I think this is going to be a 3-0. How on earth do you beat Epsilon? Somebody tell me.
I don't know. But if
there are only 4 men in the world that know.
Yes,
as far as I'm concerned, there are only 4 men in the world that know how to beat this Epsilon lineup, and none of them are here this weekend.
They are not. I'm sure they're where are they? They're in America right now somewhere, obviously.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Somewhere around, chilling around, obviously having a beer after that Gfinity win.
They certainly are. Let's see this going in. It will be raid, search and destroy going on, and I think we're almost ready for this one.
I found out an interesting fact. I'm going to interrupt you here. I'm going to find out an interesting fact. Jerd does not play with Dead Silence.
That's kind of interesting. I like that. Jerd doesn't play with Dead Silence. He does what he wants.
Yeah, he was sitting there and he just goes...
That's kind of ironic, really, since Jerd is in fact dead silent when he plays. He's just a robot, just complete mask.
There he is. You can see it right there in the end, Jerd in the little green.
And there's, of course, Dinge coaching them behind.
Yeah, he's a good coach as well. He coaches.
You know what? I've been hearing a lot about this, and there's been more and more talk about coaches in the competitive scene because... A year ago, it was kind of a joke. No one really paid attention to a coach who was kind of a water boy or whatever. And now people are like, you know what, it is a vital thing. I mean, if you can use a coach to... Mr. X, the key thing, and I think he's done a lot to change people's opinions. If you can be that 5th man, if you can hype the team up, not worry about it, just try and get their heads back in the game. It's such a vital aspect of Call of Duty, and we all know it is. And you can see big smiles on the Epsilon there. Shane not even worried the tiniest bit, and it does look like they're ready to start, and here we go. Second map, Epsilon versus Refuse, search and destroy.
Yeah, as we were saying, that I was talking to Joe before. It must be like an elephant running around without Dead Silence. It really is very noticeable. In
I don't think he minds. I think he's like, fine.
Come
I'm
at me,
coming.
bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Come at me, bro.
You know I'm coming, so come around the corner and challenge me, please.
Oh man, that is. Well, I just thought it was absolutely amazing. But anyway, right, we're going to jump on board with the bomb runners first. So that will be Refuse. Now, who is going to run the bomb here? Do you think?
You know what? I'm actually not going to jump on board with a bomb run. I want to jump on board with a maze. I've seen this guy do some really clutch things in search and destroy before, and this team is certainly not one to be counted out yet. If it was anyone but Epsilon, it would be certainly a tighter game. So let's have a little look at what they can do now.
Yeah, so I'm going to see an Amaze obviously playing that sneaky little kind of running across, trying to get that little... Oh, what a foot kill. Brilliant. I'd love to see it. Shot in the foot, the Achilles heel, as if you were. But he is getting shot at as well, unfortunately, taking cover behind that center statue pillar.
Certainly is now. Still on board with Amaze. I told you to keep an eye out for this guy. He does fantastic things in search and destroy. And they do have some B control here at the moment. It is 3 versus 3. Crazy and Swanee actually dropping for both teams. And Shane says sit down with a sniper. Now going to jump on board to Torres or Rush. We do actually need to turn the mics down in the venue just a little bit. To make sure. There we go. It has actually been turned down now. I just had to pause there as I realised I could hear myself in the intercom. We don't want to give anything away
to the players. That would be a little bit unfair. And Torres has got it all on his own right now, a 1 versus 3 situation, and he looks like
he's going to see someone who comes around this corner. Can he take the kill? Oh. No, he cannot. Shane picking up 3 kills in this round. And you know what? I am a massive fan of Shane. He has proved himself.
He's a lovely bloke as well.
Man, the amount of times he's proved himself on the world stage, there is no doubt in anybody's mind that he's one of the best players in Europe and possibly the world. He made it into my list of top 5 SMGs I made the other day.
Really?
Yes.
Who is this top 5? I'm interested.
European top 5.
European top 5. Come on, tell me now. We've got 6 seconds. Let's
go. If I remember correctly, Jake, Excellence, Jerd, Shane, and I can't remember the 5th.
You can't remember the 5th one? Maybe Madcat now he's switched out.
Maybe Madcat. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Madcat as he progresses through this because you got to remember, I've taken it across the entire season. Madcat didn't play SMG
yes, of course.
straight away, so it's going to be difficult. I'm sure people now coming in, arguing about my top 5, but there we go. Jerd actually picking up the first kill, the second one here. No! Amaze actually managed to take him down. Madcat comes, Swanee backing you up as well. They do have B control right now.
And it is still a 3 versus 2 situation. Sorry, we were concentrating on talking about SMG players there, but Madcat is going to be looking over defending Shane while he probably... Is he not even going to make the plant? Is he going to make the plant?
I don't think they are. I think they're waiting for another pick. They're not entirely enthused about actually trying to get this one. And Madcat has seen someone top. And there is a sniper. He does manage to get away from that sniper. Shane will now go for the bomb plant. And you know what? Epsilon are in a great position. They now know where both of the players are on the map. So they can actually, you still see they stacked up. Swanee's going to watch the hook just in case somebody's gone round. Madcat actually bringing someone weak as he comes round. Shane cleans it up. And it does now. We're going to be a 1 versus 3 as Madcat takes him down as well. And we will see that in the final kill cam. I was trying to get on board with Torres before he died. And there we go. Epsilon taking the second one as well. Shane, I think he's 4 kills now.
4 kills. Is he gonna get those streaks though? Those all important streaks. I mean, you said yourself. I haven't seen Refuse play as a team yet. I've seen a few of them play. I've never seen this team in particular play. And you said their S&D game is strong. Are they gonna? Is it gonna be a 6-0?
It's strong, but bearing in mind that this is Epsilon, what is strong against these guys? I'm going to jump on board with Torres actually. Let's see what this man can do now. I did see a sniper rifle, which is the reason I decided to stick with him. And it is going to be a heavy B push once again.
I do like seeing a sniper rifle in S&D, and it's always good to see a bit of snippety snip going on.
Yeah, it's interesting that Crazy, what he's just done, he's run over to the A side, made noise, and got out of there. And you can actually say that Epsilon reacted to it and aren't defending B as heavily as they were.
That is an absolutely brilliant play. So a kind of a fake out, as you were. A nice little fake out there from the Refuse team. But it is still now a
They still haven't moved anywhere. They're waiting for a pick. They're clearly just waiting for a kill. They need to get a way in. And at the moment, they don't have one. Oh,
that has given away a position.
It certainly has, and they're going to know where he is. You can see Mad Cat reacting to that, moving forward a little bit to get some map control back. Torres is going down the middle now with his team. Are they going to see someone? There is actually someone in this middle. Oh, Torres, sit down, Swanee. You're not able to do anything there, and now it is going, and Refuse had the advantage. No, they don't. They get taken down. Jerd taking 2 versus 2. Russian Torres versus Shane and Jerd. And that bomb's about to go down. It
is about to go down, and now it's going to be, obviously now the whole of the Epsilon team rushing towards B. I don't know if Refuse is going to get set up quickly enough. It does take out Shane. Torres there. Oh, I think he got that no-scope. Oh, my God. Switches out, and is he going to get the kill? No, Jerd shuts Torres down.
Versus Rush.
Oh,
Rush managed to clean it up.
Off Jerd. So they do, in fact, actually manage to get a game on the door here, which is good, because I don't want to see a washout. That's the worst thing. I know they are against Epsilon, and they are
every bullet hit. And Jerd still managed to turn around. It takes an awful lot to kill that man. I'm sure it does. The way he moves.
Someone has God mode on. That's what I think. It's God reaction.
Well, bearing in mind that the guy isn't that vocal on Twitter, he's not doesn't hype himself up. There was a parody account made his name, which I think helped, but he's kind of a cult icon in the European scene now. You know what? It's simply because this guy plays amazing.
It's always, it's one of those players that he sort of sits there and just goes, you know what? I'm not going to be mouthy about it. I'm just going to play the game and show you what I can do.
You know what? I think it brought to his attention the fact that he just no emotion on that man's face. No. You watch it, just nothing, doesn't even move.
No.
And he pulls off some of the most ridiculous stuff I've ever seen. And he just actually saw someone there at the top of pool stairs. Can he actually pick this kill up? Now, at the moment, Epsilon do not have the advantage in terms of numbers, and they are slowly getting squeezed by Refuse.
They are getting squeezed by Refuse. If we have a look at that mini map in the bottom right-hand corner there, we can see that they are both, well, there's 2 Epsilon players. There is a reverse going on right now by Mancat, and Shane gets headshotted there, unluckily. But, I mean, there's now a 4 versus 2 situation. If there's a pair that could do this...
Duke him. Oh, doesn't get taken down.
I was about to say, if there was a pair that could do this, it would be Madcat and Jerd, but Jerd is down, and Madcat is the only one left in a 1 versus 2 situation. And Madcat right now actually in a fairly good position right now, because, look, there's nobody coming from his right. He is checking his corners, but he's going to have to lay that bomb down at some point, otherwise he is going to run out of time.
It's always a hard decision here, because you know when you put that bomb down, you're leaving yourself wide open, and it does seem like Madcat might actually go for the kill. Now, interesting enough, he has committed himself to going for this.
He's not going to be able to make it in time. They know. They're hiding. Mancat made a mistake. He should have put that bomb down at A. They were both waiting at B. He's going to have to do something miracle.
Look at him jump in here, trying to get in. You know what?
Unfortunately, no.
The other team went, we're not even going to engage you, Mancat. We don't need to. We can quite happily keep out of the way. And there we go. Refuse actually tie this up 2-2. I told you it wasn't going to be a washout,
no,
Dave.
And you did say it was going to be a washout. I just said I hate seeing washouts. I think everybody does. We always want that. We always want that beautiful 5-5, 1 match left to go S&D kind of finale. I think that's what everybody always wants in a game of S&D, to be honest. As you can see, that is Jerd. He is not running. Dead silence. So, I mean, that's crazy, man. I still can't believe he does that.
Let's have a look. Jumping on board with the Refuse boys this time around. 2-2 currently at the score. Shane picking up the first pick there on Crazy. Takes him down when he tried to do that thing up in the top window once again and make some noise. On board with Torres with a sniper rifle.
All of the Epsilon guys
He's actually seen someone now. If that guy pops his head out once again, but shots going down. Torres managed to duck out before he actually got taken down. And now Refuse are kind of all pinned in this small area as Epsilon throw up a battle line across the entire map. And at some point, Refuse is going to have to challenge them.
They are going to have to challenge them as well. But don't forget, like they can actually sit. Refuse can actually. Well, Epsilon can just sit back and relax right now. They've got such a good setup as Jerd just
Amaze stood up for a split second there. Oh,
Jerd
took down another one as well.
Is there anything that man can't use?
I don't think there is. As Rush is now all alone, but he has been caught out. They're going to try and lock him down as Mad Cat takes him down as well. And that was an easy round for Epsilon there. And Mad Cat, I think, is letting them know just how easy he found that.
That to be honest, I mean, Epsilon set themselves up so perfectly. Every inch of the map covered. As soon as Refuse poked their head out the mid-map, they were just gone. Gone, done, dusted, and Mad Cat is saying, as you can see, you can't hear him, we can hear him, is saying to his team, well done, and he's saying, come on guys, turn up, Refuse. What are you doing? What are you doing in that round?
There we go, back on board with Epsilon once again, and I'm going to jump on board with the Mad Cat. The man we were just talking about here, throwing a grenade out, running that M8 that we do like to see in his hand, so confident with this gun. And now it does seem like Epsilon are going to push into that B. We do see an awful lot of B pushes here, just being the more common one. It's easy to get through. There's some horrible choke points by that A-bomb side. But there we go. Shane poking out time and time again. He does actually manage to win that gunfight in the middle.
Oh, he's managed to check and destroy that trophy system. That was actually really, really good good map knowledge by Mad Cat there. I keep wanting to call him Mad Dog, for God's sake, Mad Cat, change your name back. But it doesn't really matter. It's a 3 versus 3 situation, and both teams are kind of coming together in the middle, but still being cautious on the outside.
Now, Refuse do have the advantage. On board with Swanee. Mad Cat actually equals it back up. Swanee managed to get out of there as Mad Cat, and they're all going, oh, just knives everywhere. Eventually managed to get him.
Oh, dear.
And just incredible. There were just knives thrown all over the shop now. It is 2 versus 1. I'm going to jump on board with a maze. See, can he clutch this now after Swanee the flailing knife?
If this was M-Dub 2, that would have happened a lot shorter, I think. Like, connecting, is he going to get the B-23R kill? No is the answer to that. Mad Cat shuts him down straight away. But I mean, it just shows how much. I know everybody was saying it at the beginning of Black Ops 2, but I'm going to say it at the end of Black Ops 2, Black Ops 2 as well. Somebody obviously took the knife from a different game, I think Battlefield possibly, and put it in here. Because, I mean, it just doesn't work in Black Ops 2, let's face it.
It has no auto aim, it has no sticky aim, it is quite hard to hit, as you did see just there. But let's jump on board with Refuse. They are now 4-2 behind and 1-0 behind in the series score.
B push again, and they're all staying very close indeed, and Epsilon are doing that perfect setup as they were before, though there is someone left in spawn on the Epsilon team. Is he going to move? There we go, he is alive. I don't know who that was, but Refuse pushing B again, and of course Epsilon already know this. You can see them running all the way to B, waiting to do that defense.
Rush now is trying to push forward and see just if he can get a little bit more map control. Now pull the sniper out, looking for someone up there, and he knows there is someone, but there is actually someone to his side as well as Swanee takes him down. On board with Torres, picks up one, can he get the second? No, he has to bug out, doesn't do it. Amaze left all alone, picks up the kill, can he turn on Mad Dog?
Oh, is it? Oh, no!
No, it's sit down! Oh. Sit down, the Mad Cat is going to let him know.
I want to watch this. Let's have a look at this.
You had me cold, son, and you just weren't able to pull it out. Both players, you rarely see 2 top players missing that amount of bullets at that range.
Honestly, that was there was just such little space in that little head. I suppose the head glitch as he was running across it, but I mean, that was absolutely amazing. I can't believe he didn't die.
You can actually see how gutted Refuse were when that happened.
We did see that.
Head shaking coming in as we jump back on board with Epsilon for the attack.
Oh,
Jerd decided to go pick up the bomb.
Someone forgot to do the bomb.
Mad Cat actually picking up, moving.
Are you okay, Mad Cat? There we go. He is moving again now.
He's worried.
He's got strikes. He's got streaks.
He does have streaks.
Going to use those. Is he going to use them, or is he going to just wait? He's waiting it out at the back. That's good play. As Jerd gets the quick scope on Torres, there's no other way of doing that. Is he? Doesn't quite manage to get the kills. But of course, those call-outs are all important. Now he's called that Hellstorm in. He can say to the rest of his team, guys, this is where they are. You can plant, you cannot plant, etc. And just do their thing.
Shane very, very patient now. Mad Cat actually picking up a kill in the middle. Shane deciding to just move just in time before he got taken down. Lightning strike going in. Actually taking down Shane, but Mad Cat's on an 8 streak. I'm going to jump on board with Amaze. He has to pull off a 1 versus 3 to not go 2-0 down against Epsilon.
42 seconds left to pull off some of the hardest Call of Duty you might have ever seen. As
he tries to dolphin dive across the gap and get away. Not able to do so, and there you go.
How did Jerd get a headshot on this? I want to watch this.
It's Jerd.
This makes no sense.
Oh, he come right close. There is he, desperately trying to get away. Jerd said, thank you very much for making yourself an easy target.
This, you said this was going to be a 3-0.
I firmly believe it is. The way Epsilon have been playing at the moment and the way this team has kind of come together. I mean, I think Jerd and Shane work fantastic together. Mad Cat there. Showing why a lot of people believe he's the best player in Europe. 11-1 on the search and destroy.
11-1.
Who can stop Epsilon? That is. I'd love to see. If you do want to tweet in and say who you think could take them down.
Yes, please.
The only answer I got earlier on is maybe Infused.
And that's a maybe.
Well, I know they
well.
annoyed Jake on purpose earlier because
Yeah.
they refused to take pool play seriously because of the way the seeding system works.
We won't talk about that. Also, we can also turn. I think.